My name is Tom. I am 24 years old. I live in a small apartment in London. My apartment has a bed, a table, and 2 chairs. It is small, but it is nice. Today is an important day. Today is Tuesday. On Monday, I got a new job. My new job is in a big office. I am an assistant. I have a new boss. Her name is Miss Green. Miss Green is a tall woman. She wears black suits and glasses. She looks very serious. She does not smile a lot. I am a little afraid of Miss Green. I want to be a good worker. I want to be perfect. On Tuesday morning, I buy a new phone. My old phone was broken. The new phone is black and very fast. I put all my phone numbers into the new phone. I put Miss Green's number in the phone. I write her name, Boss. I also have a best friend. My best friend is Peter. Peter is 24 too. He is a very funny man. He loves jokes. He loves video games. He always laughs. I put Peter's number in the phone. I write his name, Peter. At 9 o'clock, I go to the office. The office is big and white. There are many computers. There are many desks. I sit at my desk. I work hard. I write emails. I make copies. I am tired, but I am happy. At 1 o'clock, I have lunch. I eat a sandwich. I look at my new phone. I see 2 names, Boss and Peter. They are next to each other. They look similar on the screen. This is the start of the big mistake. At 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I am still at my desk. I am very tired. Chapter 2. A funny text message. My head hurts a little. I want to go home. I want to see my friend Peter. Suddenly, I remember a funny thing. Yesterday, Peter and I saw a big fat cat in the park. The cat tried to jump on a bench, but it fell down. It was very funny. Peter laughed a lot. I want to tell Peter about the cat again. I want to make a joke. I take my black phone. I open the text messages. I write a message. I write, "Hey, baby. I am so tired of this stupid place. The people here are crazy, especially the big boss. She is like a fat cat that falls down. Let's leave early. Let's go to the pub and drink beer. I love you." I laugh. The message is very funny. Peter will love it. Peter always goes to the pub with me. I want to click on Peter, but my finger is big. The phone screen is small. My eyes are tired. I do not look carefully. I click on the name above Peter. I click on Boss. I press the button, Send. The phone makes a sound. Whoosh! The message is gone. It is in the air. I put the phone on the table. I smile. I think Peter will call me in 1 minute. We will laugh together. 2 minutes pass. My phone does not ring. Peter does not write back. That is strange. Usually, Peter writes back very fast. Chapter 3. The Cold Sweat. He always has his phone in his hand. I take my phone again. I open the messages. I look at the screen. My eyes become very big. My mouth opens. My heart stops. The message is not in Peter's chat. The message is in Miss Green's chat. It says, "To Boss." I see the words on the screen. Hey, baby. Stupid place. Crazy. Big boss. Fat cat. Drink beer. I love you. Oh no. Oh no. This is terrible. This is a disaster. My face becomes white. Then my face becomes red. I feel very hot. Then I feel very cold. Sweat runs down my back. My hands shake, 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 shake. "Did I send this to Miss Green?" I whisper. "Yes, I did. I am a stupid man." Nervous, I look at the door of Miss Green's office. Her office has a glass door. I can see her. She is sitting at her desk. She is writing on her computer. She does not look at her phone yet. Her phone is next to her computer. It is a gold phone. I think fast. What can I do? Can I run into her office? Can I steal her phone? Can I delete the message? No, that is impossible. There are other people in the office. They will see me. I will go to prison. Suddenly, the gold phone on Miss Green's desk lights up. It makes a sound. Bzz, bzz. Miss Green stops writing. She turns her head. She looks at her phone. She picks it up. She touches the screen. She is reading my message. I watch Miss Green through the glass. Chapter 4. Inside the boss's office. My heart beats very fast. Thump, thump, thump. First, her face is serious. Then she looks surprised. Her eyebrows go up. Then her face becomes very red. She looks angry. She looks very, very angry. She stands up. She is very tall. She looks at the glass door. She looks directly at me. Her eyes are like ice. She opens her office door. She walks out. Her black shoes make a loud sound on the floor. Click, clock, click, clock. Every person in the office stops working. They look at Miss Green. They look at me. Miss Green comes to my desk. She stands in front of me. She crosses her arms. "Tom," she says. Her voice is very quiet, but it is very cold. "Come into my office, now." "Yes, Miss Green," I say. My voice is small. I sound like a little boy. I stand up. My legs feel like jelly. I walk behind her. We go into her white office. She closes the door. Click. The sound is loud. She sits at her desk. I do not sit. I stand. She puts her gold phone on the desk. The screen is up. I can see my message. It looks terrible under the bright lights. "Tom," Miss Green says. "Explanation, now." I open my mouth, but no words come out. My throat is dry. I am so afraid. I am sorry," I say. "It was a mistake." "A mistake?" she asks. She points at the phone. "You called this office a stupid place. You called the people crazy. You called me a fat cat." Chapter 5. The Truth and the Friend. "And you wrote, 'I love you,' to your boss. Is this a joke?" No, it is not a joke," I say quickly. "I have a best friend. His name is Peter. His name starts with P. Your name in my phone is Boss. It starts with B. They are next to each other. I wanted to send the message to Peter. Peter is my friend. We always make stupid jokes." Miss Green looks at me. She does not move. She looks at the phone. Then she looks at me again. "Who is the fat cat?" she asks. "Yesterday, Peter and I saw a real cat in the park," I explain. I use my hands to show a big circle. "It was a very fat cat. It fell off a bench. It was funny. I did not mean you, Miss Green. You are not a fat cat. You are a very good boss. You are tall and elegant." Miss Green listens. She does not smile, but her face changes a little. She is less red now. "And the phrase, 'I love you'?" she asks. She looks at me through her glasses. "That is for Peter," I say. Then I stop. "No, not like that. We are just best friends. We say stupid things. We say, 'I love you, brother,' when we go to the pub. It is a joke between friends." Just then, my black phone rings in my pocket. Ring, ring, ring. "Answer it," Miss Green says. I take out my phone. The screen says, "Peter." "Put it on the speaker," Miss Green says. I am afraid, but I press the speaker button. "Hey, Tom." Peter's voice is very loud and happy. "Why did you not text me today? Are you still at that nice office with your serious boss? Let's go to the pub later. I need to tell you about a funny dog I saw today." I look at Miss Green. Miss Green looks at the phone. Peter talks and talks. He does not know I am in trouble. "Peter," I say into the phone, "I cannot talk now. I am with my boss." "Oh, sorry, mate. Don't get fired. Bye," Peter says, and he hangs up. Click. The office is silent again. I look at the floor. I think, now she will fire me. I need to find a new job. My life is over. But then I hear a strange sound. I look up. Miss Green is making a sound. Her shoulders are moving. Is she crying? No. She is laughing. She covers her mouth with her hand, but she is laughing. It is a small laugh at first. Then it is a bigger laugh. "Oh, Tom," she says. She wipes her eyes behind her glasses. "You are a very silly young man." "Yes, Miss Green," I say. I'm surprised. "The message was very rude," she says, "but I see it was a mistake. Your friend Peter confirmed your story. You are not a bad worker, but you must be careful with your phone." "I will be very careful, Miss Green, I promise," I say. "Good," she says. She takes her gold phone and puts it in her bag. "Now, go back to your desk, finish your work, and Tom—" "Yes, Miss Green?" "Change my name in your phone," she says. She smiles a little smile. It is her first smile. "Do not write boss. Write Miss Green. It is far away from Peter." "Yes, Miss Green, thank you," I say. I walk out of her office. My legs feel strong again. I sit at my desk. I take my black phone. I open the contacts. I change boss to Miss Green. Then I send a message to Peter. I look very carefully at the screen. I click on Peter. I write, "I almost lost my job today because of you. No pub tonight. I am going home to sleep." I press send. I see it goes to Peter. I sigh with happiness. It was a very close drama, but everything is okay now.